At approximately 3:40 on Wednesday afternoon, 3 students and a track coach were in the process of rolling the field goal off the field when it came in contact with a power line.
We have coaches, athletic trainers, school resource officers, and students who witnessed the accident and responded immediately and more appropriately than anyone could have planned for.
We were down in the office kind of going over some injuries with athletes, and
we heard a large knock at the door that kind of startled us.
we kind of looked at each other at first after the first knock, and then it was more of a more panicked knock at the door. And
By luck of the draw, I happened to be the first one out the door, and I saw a kid laying on the ground and the coach leaning over him yelling at him. And when I saw that, I immediately turned and made eye contact with Adam and said AED.
Adam ran back through, and I was the closest one at the door, and I reached back and literally caught it with 2 fingers.
I was already halfway turned around and headed back because we both saw the athlete just sitting or laying there on the ground, and one of the coaches was sitting beside him or kneeling beside him over him and everything. And so I came back in here and grabbed the AED, and Hannah was on one side and I sat on the other side or knelt down the other side. And
They were moving a portable goalpost. They were moving it to make room and get ready for a track meet that was coming up that weekend. We don't know for sure whether or not they touched it or it arced off the wire, that they got close enough that it arced off of it. Those particular set of wires, we found out later on, actually run an entire grid.
At first, when we got to him, he was breathing, and so we kept talking to him, working him through his breaths. He then quit breathing.
training definitely helped. Training, I mean, it went flawless. I'm not even sure much was said.
Once you make the decision that it's needed and you place the pads on the person, it walks you through it every step, every compression. It's dummy proof. It's essentially dummy proof.
Stay calm. Follow these voice instructions. Make sure 911 is called now. Begin by exposing patient's bare chest and torso.
We
Remove
attach
or
the
cut
AED
clothing if
and it reads. You want to go?
No, you're good. You're good.
When Jack takes his last breath, we check his pulse and don't get a pulse, so we decide to attach the AED. At that point, it tells us that it's analyzing, and it doesn't get a pulse either, so it tells everyone to stand clear, and a shock is administered. Following that, we continue to do CPR with compressions until the EMTs arrived. And as the EMTs were arriving, he was taking his first breaths.
We're lucky to have them. You know, some places have them, but they're not easily accessible, or everybody doesn't know that they have them. And then there are some places that don't have them.
I'm thankful that we're blessed enough here to be able to have as many as we do, and for them to be located at all our sporting events, and us be able to have portable ones also.
As an athletic trainer, I've been trained to use one, and I've oftentimes had it at games and practice situations, and I think about my former employment where I've always had them available, but I've never truly appreciated its value until I saw it in work that day. And it's a situation now where I always want one.
Because of their actions, they became heroes yesterday.
It's our job, and that's what we're here for. So we did our job.